Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. A little later uploads the last couple days, just due to us getting the videos out late at night a little bit later, just with the streaming schedule. But I wanted to wait to get today's video out until 1 p.m. to see if we got anything from EA. So two things today, actually three things today. A title update is now live. We're going to talk about this a little bit later in today's video because EA have tweeted out a pitch notes, which I don't usually look at, but they have released some things showing the actual changes and the real things that they've done. So we'll go ahead and we'll check that out in a little bit. But team of the group stage is going to be on Friday. It looks like they've copied and pasted the design from last year. We had talked about this, that team of the group stage was going to be coming this year, guys, again, and probably on Friday. Whether or not that comes with icon swaps, we don't really know yet. But, you know, and then obviously, well, not obviously, but the team of the week, guys, was exactly what we had predicted it to be via the concept leaked last night. We have a really bad team of the week, to be honest. Griezmann is extinct, which I have no idea why at 320K. So Griezmann is extinct right now. We've got a Lautaro Martinez, 86. It's a tough week if you've played FUT Champions. It's a tough week, I would say, for sure, right? There's not a lot of good players this team of the week, and this makes FUT Champs really unrewarding to play, honestly. I mean, Rafinha is probably the second best player. 3-star weak foot with 79 shooting in the Premier League, maybe. Martinez, maybe. Even Mendy's not so bad. But overall, a pretty shambolic team of the week, if we're being real. Now, EA have dropped a base icon SBC today, guys. And it's crazy, man. They have full market control this year. They are really doing this, in my opinion, to take coins off the market before the upcoming promo. I think EA knows that a lot of people probably got richer this last weekend with Black Friday, probably bought FIFA points or made a lot of coins. And so what they're doing right now is basically, instead of releasing a base icon pack repeatable where someone would do it twice, what they're doing is they're making it one time only every 4 to 5 days, and people are forgetting that they keep doing it. And basically fodder is now rising and rising and rising. And now this pack costs you about 600 to 650K. I mean, that's insane. So I would really recommend not completing this pack. I did the first one. That's the only one I'm going to be doing. I did not do the second one. I will not be doing the third one. It's the same requirements, 85, 86, 85, 85, 86, 87. But I really would recommend against doing this. I think that you're sinking your club at this point in the year just for a base icon pack. And look, let's be realistic, right? Team of the year is going to be in 5 weeks. We've got Footmas coming up where there's going to be a lot of good SBCs for Footmas. I just think that you guys are probably better off keeping the coins for the future of your club and things like that. But again, this is all going to take coins off the market. So we'll probably see less of a rise tomorrow at Weekend League rewards than we would have otherwise, because EA have now just taken some people's accounts another 500K off the market. So that's very interesting that they keep doing this. They're releasing this about every 5 days. So again, I guess I wouldn't be surprised to see it on Saturday or Sunday. They're releasing it so much. It's very crazy to me. It is very, very crazy. We've also today got a UEFA Marquee Matchups Rare Electrum Player Pack is the reward. You get a small prime and a prime mixed. So some decent packs there. Probably check your clubs for any of the players from these 4 teams. Would be my little bit of a cheeky advice. And then in terms of our team, our club, how we are doing, I have been working on kind of selling some investments, not all of them, but taking some money on the Silvas that we bought at 125, some of the money on the Fabregases we bought at 80. And then today I picked up a couple of cards, picked up 2 89 Brunos at like 625. I think he's going to go up a lot. I think a lot of pros are using this card. I picked up 2 Zambratas at like 720. You know, maybe not the best buy, but I think he's going to keep rising into the Weekend League for the right back link with Alessandrini. So I picked up one of him, and then I bought another Van Dijk at like 118 today. I'm going to try to sell him all the way up here. So some decent buys this morning. Nothing too crazy, guys. We have 9 million coins liquid almost, and just kind of starting to watch the market a little bit more, see what's going on. I'm expecting a little bit of a sell-off this afternoon, and I expect that because with a base icon pack, with a, you know, that's going to take coins off the market. Not only that, we've also got a marquee matchups to the game today, which is going to bring some supply for the gold. So definitely got, you know, a little bit interested in that. I sold 2 Ronaldos I had yesterday at 225. You guys can see here that he is definitely being not panic sold, but panic listed, right? 216 now on the market for Ronaldo Sanchez. So he's downtrending, right? It doesn't mean they're going down. It just means that these guys are potentially downtrending a little bit. And that should happen this afternoon. I'm expecting the market to go lower this afternoon. I think a lot of people were investing for awards and investing for this weekend before 1 p.m. today. And I think EA threw a little bit of a curveball, right? By dropping some supply, by also dropping a base icon pack. So I think it'll be interesting to see where this market goes this afternoon. I'm definitely thinking it's not going to go up. I think it's going to go down this afternoon. So we'll see how it goes. We'll definitely monitor and watch it. I've been watching this Paul Pogba like a hawk, man. This rule breaker, man. He's been really now going up to 1.2. And I think there's a really solid chance that this weekend he could go to like 1.3. So just kind of watching him and starting to watch some more cards is kind of how I'm doing things right now. I'm not really buying too much into the market right now because I think it's going to go a little bit lower, later today. But again, we'll have to see. Obviously, going over to Flippin' real quick, taking a look at the popular page. Obviously the new team of the week is there. But yeah, Mendy was 99 this morning, now 94. There are some downtrends going on right now. And I honestly would expect that to continue. I mean, if it does rise later today, it's going to be a very, not organic rise. It's going to be people trying to buy into investing and things like that. So that's definitely something to monitor and watch. In my opinion, even this Mane is interesting, right? This guy was like 325 this morning, right? Now he's down to 312. So, and Mane's a player that, when we take a look at his card, yes, he's a left wing, but Mane does well on rewards days, man. Mane last week went up, a really solid amount, right? 306 on Wednesday, and by Friday was 337. So Mane's a very big weekend league player. That's something that we'll continue to watch. But I think, again, these are going to all downtrend this weekend, today. Maybe go up tomorrow, but downtrend today. I think Felix is really interesting because Felix's player of the month is potentially coming soon. And I think if if his card is too expensive, I think this Felix is going to go up a lot. I think it's going to go up a lot from that 130 mark. He was even like 160 last weekend. So, and that was obviously the link to Carrasco. But I think for me, it definitely still makes things interesting for that type of card. So just going to watch a lot of this market. And I think monitoring it is the best thing at this point that we can do. It's not only the best thing, it's the smartest thing. It's the smartest thing we can do. Messi is another player too that I've been watching a lot, and it's crazy to see how much supply he has because I didn't realize how many times people wants to pack this card. He is being extremely oversupplied. And you guys can see he's down to 1164 right now. So yeah, definitely some sell-off going on right now, guys. Definitely some sell-off. We'll continue to watch it, and if it goes really low, we'll have another market-related special video tonight. I want to go over the pitch notes with you guys a little bit. Title update number 6. Title update number 6 is now available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC versions of FIFA 21. AI teammate block reach. After closely monitoring and investigating community feedback around blocking, we made the following changes to reduce the distance that AI teammates can reach when attempting to block the ball. This change only applies in situations where the ball carrier takes a shot. So let's take a look at this. This is what was before Title Update 6, right? Obviously, this is an AI block right here. And then you guys can see this is after Title Update 6, where it's nice, right? He doesn't do a real pull-out animation. He kind of just sticks his leg out in the vicinity that he should instead of doing some crazy ballerina stretch. I think this will be interesting to see if this really is carrying over to this game. We'll see. Interception logic. Improved interception logic in situations where the defender is directly in the ball's path. This change applies only in situations where the ball carrier is passing the ball. So before the title update, it looks like this. I believe where they're lunging out. But even though he gets nutmeg there, I feel like that's such a bad example. So this is what's the difference here? In our investigations of community feedback around interception, we've seen that passes could bypass a defender too easily in some situations. Okay, so they're basically saying that the player wasn't really defending. They were kind of just sticking their leg out. And now if you're in the way, you do receive the ball, which I actually do agree with this because I've been playing this game where I've passed the ball through people many times. Step over transition speed. So they've also decreased the player transition after a step over. But what I'm hearing is they're still very good with top tier players. But that's probably how it should be with top tier players. I think skill moves probably should be better than not. With an end game or a really good player. That's something that I think skill moves should be good with, right? If you have a really good player, skill moves should be really solid probably with that really good player. So that's not too surprising to me. But overall, a good patch. But hey, you know what? We got to see how this pans out, how this plays in game, right? Because we know with EA how they do these patches sometimes, and they tell us a lot of stuff. And when we actually go play the game or we go into the trenches of Weekend League, it's not really that way. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how the patch is. And then one quick last look. We'll take a look at the icon index, which is now at 99. And it's crazy to see that every single Wednesday, in my opinion, icons are lowest. Every single Wednesday. I think icons are cheapest on Wednesdays every week. So if you guys are looking to buy an icon on any given week, just buy them on Wednesdays, man. They go really low on Wednesdays. Can't explain why, but just seems like the day where, they go lowest. And we'll probably see a couple icons on the market if I'm not mistaken, probably getting panic sold just due to the fact that some people will probably get or slash pack a base icon and maybe want to sell it out of their teams, or they're selling some cards to be able to do the base icon pack. So either one of those two would be a reason that you'd probably see a little bit of a downtrend. With some icons, you can see it right here with Van Basten, right? Was 380 yesterday, kind of like 367, 366 right now. It's probably because a couple people packed them in their base icon pack, so they're going to list it on the market, which totally makes sense and is cool. So that's my video for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye.